Eddie laughed and kicked the snow. And I'm Pinocchio playing with matches. Liza's face grew red.
I'm not kidding. It really was a unicorn.
I'm not kidding either, Eddie said. If you think you saw a unicorn yesterday, then you have snow between your ears. Melody patted Liza's arm.
It was dark out. You probably only thought you saw a unicorn. I know more about horses than any of you, Liza said. Even if my ankle was hurting, I can still tell a horse from a unicorn.
That's easy to do, Howie said, because there are no such things as unicorns. They're just made-up creatures.
Then why are there so many books about them in the library?
Liza asked. There are books about goblins, too, Eddie said. And you don't see them hanging around every street corner.
Have I ever lied to you before?
Liza asked her friends.
Well,
no, Melody admitted. Liza never told lies, not even little white ones. We're not saying you lied, Howie said. We're saying you made a mistake. Everybody makes mistakes, Eddie said. Even me.
You make lots of them,
Liza told Eddie.
But I didn't make a mistake.
Liza was ready to argue more, but just then Howie pointed and said, Look at that! 2 shiny black horses trotted down the lane, pulling a large green sleigh with gold decorations all over it. King Midas would have loved that sleigh, Howie said.
Forget King Midas, Melody told him.
I love that sleigh. I want to ride in it.
It costs money,
Liza told her.
That's one of the sleighs Mr. Withers is using to give rides at the mall so he can earn money for the staples. The rest he's giving to charity.
I'm a charity, Eddie told her. He held out his hand. Please donate to the Gear Fund. What in the world is the Gear Fund? Howie asked. Eddie smiled. It's the Give Eddie a Ride Fund. Melody grabbed Eddie's baseball cap and started to bop him with it when the sleigh pulled to a stop right beside them. The short, white-haired man driving the sleigh gave them a big, toothy grin. He wore an old-fashioned cap with flaps over his ears, and his nose was red from the cold.
Hello, Mr. Withers,
Liza said politely.
These are my friends. They came to help me.
It's always nice to have a few extra hands,
Mr. Withers said.
Hop aboard, and I'll give you a ride up to the stables.
Yee-haw! Eddie yelled as the sleigh glided over the glistening snow. Liza's eyes sparkled.
This is so magical.
And real, Eddie said. Not like your stupid make-believe unicorn. Suddenly, the sleigh stopped and Mr. Withers looked at Eddie.